Hello and welcome, I'm Aishwarya. Today we are here at this wonderful campus of Atria Institute of Technology, which is affiliated to VTU or the Vishweshwaraya Technological University. And this place has been accredited for its classy excellence in quality education by the NAC with the A++ since 2000. Sprawling over 17.5 acres, the campus has a vibrant student community and active interactions between students, parents, faculty, and even the industry veterans. So let's have a look at how wonderful the campus, the college life, and the courses, and much more. Atria IT offers 8 undergraduate courses and 3 postgraduate courses. It's not just about academics here, but also it's about sports and your cultural events. When it comes to sports, the Atria IT has a lot of forums for the indoor and outdoor sports, including basketball, volleyball, throw ball, and even football. When it comes to indoors, they have the table tennis, the carom, chess, and also tournaments which happen annually, inter-college, and also they do have the international and the national tournaments happening. And for those of you who aren't from the same city and you're afraid to stay in a hostel, nothing to worry at all. The hostels at Atria IT have a 24/7 security with CCTVs, and they have a 3-sharing bedroom and also a very hygienic and healthy meals. College and no fest, that cannot happen. Atria IT also has its own unique and exclusive fest called Saptrangi. To experience the same, you need to be a part of Atria IT. Hello, and here we are at the CSE department with the head of the department to understand a little more about the beautiful and the most important aspects of the department.
So we came out with the idea of starting the club. We have 2 clubs here, that is, one is Code Club and another is Google Developer Club. And then GDG, that Google Developer Club itself, they will give the problem statements. The students have to learn the latest technology and they have to solve this problem which is given by Google. That is related to GDG. We have a separate club called as Code Club. There the students are given with projects, that is live projects. That is, first they are nurtured with the latest technology. Because we are in tie-up with the industry people, our alumni. So they used to come here, they used to mentor the students, and they are giving the live projects to our students also. One is AIML, that is Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, COE, Center of Excellence is there, and then we have Cybersecurity COE is there. So under this machine learning, that is AI, we are equipped with GPUs, that is we have 6 GPUs we procured. So in order to, that is that is AIML means we need big data sets in order to come up with LLMs and all these things. We need data sets and we need to execute all these things in a high-end system. That is, so we have the latest infrastructures available. There our students, that is, they will work on the projects, not only projects, that is the real world problems they will take, they will solve this problem and they will solve the problems to the industry people also with the help of our research team, with the help of our alumni, with the help of our industry people also. So our major strength is project-based learning.
Thank you so much for the in-depth and the detailed discussion of the clubs and also the programs that you hold. Thank you so much. Confused about CSE and ISC? Who isn't? Most of us are. But information science and computer science aren't the same thing. At Atria IT, ISC focuses a lot on cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and data mining. To know more about the same, let's go and ask the HOD himself. So we are here with the head of the Department of the Information Science of Engineering at Atria Institute of Technology. Hello, sir.
Hi, how
Could
are
you
you?
please introduce yourself to the audience and tell a little more about your department and the Center of Excellence?
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, I'm Dr. Deepak Enna, Professor in the Department of Information Science and Engineering. To tell about our own department, and we follow our own culture and we follow our own technology. Most of the thing is we explain our student not only with respect to education or with respect to syllabus, we go with project-based kind of thing. Any subject you name it, our student goes to a project-oriented kind of thing. Whatever a subject, let it be a theory subject called software engineering, we send our students to corporate company to know about what exactly a software life cycle they does in a company. And that we does it. I mean, we make sure like we have a hands-on session to our students. Practically, it might be a theory subject or a programming subject, might be a Python or a Java. We ensure our student does a Sun certification or a Python certification courses for them to get Excel or proficiency in programming languages. And this is the thing. And when you come to our student, like we ensure like we have made our own roadmap for our student, where every semester the students will be knowing about their certification, they do a project oriented kind of thing, and we ensure like the student does paper publication where we want our student to excel in the research too. So before the student comes to our 7th semester, we ensure the student publish minimum 3 to 4 papers, which I meant to say technical paper, which is published in a very good Scopus journal called Springer, elsewhere, IEEE, and normal journals too. And as you have been said, apart from academics, yes, we do have a center of excellence where we have center of excellence for cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is all about cracking a thing, finding a bugs, this kind of thing. That our student does regularly, and we have our own syllabus for our cybersecurity, where a student come to a lab and they sit and do it. This is one part where we embedded in our curriculum. Apart from curriculum, we do many kinds of events, and we ensure our students go to elsewhere, where it might be a company where many seminars goes in a company where our student goes to. Many of our students have been to Cisco and Juniper networks, where they are pro in or they are proficiency in cybersecurity. They go there, they attend the seminars, webinars, workshops, that they do it. And we host few events where intercollegiate students will come to our campus and they participate in our event too. And it might be an event called a capture a flag. What exactly a capture a flag means? We design a website. In that website, we tell them there will be glitches in a website, and we tell them to identify glitches. This can be done for the guy who is amateur too. Amateur means the guy who is starting the career in cybersecurity, or he needs an influence to get into cybersecurity. Even he can try to crack in. And one common question everyone asks, like you, like, so why do we want to get into a cybersecurity when other things are there? For example, if there is a student who feels, sir, I'm not that very good in programming, but I'm a logical thinker. The guy who feels like he was a logical thinker, for them the cybersecurity domain plays a major role.
Now talking about the most important goal of every college and every course, placement. Placements here at Atria IT averages anywhere between 70 to 80%, and an average package one earns can be between 5 to 8 lakhs. But what's the highest? It can even go up to 30 lakhs per annum. Now we are here at the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department of Atria IT. Here the students get to showcase their projects annually to their esteemed alumni and also the industry veterans, hence getting a right guidance to stay focused on their path. They also get to interact through the peers with the student club, that is FUSE or FUSE. To know more, let's go and meet the head of the department. Hello sir.
Hi ma'am.
Yeah, could you please tell the audience about the EC program in Atria IT?
Yeah, sure ma'am.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, myself Dr. Keshamurthy, so heading the Department of ECE. So the Department of Electronics and Communication was established in the year 2000. The institute is proudly celebrating its 25 years of silver jubilee. So come to the curriculum design, all those things we designed cover the major areas such as communication systems, embedded systems, IoT, robotics, VLSI, and signal processing. So it is going to support effective learning. The department is equipped with the state-of-art laboratories and guided by the team of highly qualified and experienced faculty members. The department have the 4 center of excellence: 6G communications, IoT, and space technology, and VLSI semiconductor also. With the strong academic foundations, industry interface, and research culture, the Department of Electronic Communication Engineering continues to nurture the competition engineering innovators and leaders who contribute the society and global technology.
Atria IT has a very well-equipped library and a well-stocked library. Not just the hard, but also the digital libraries. They have started off with 2,000 books in 2000, but now the count goes above 40,000. And the digital library also includes a JP connection and also a Springer ebooks. And they also have programs such as ShareMe and IRINS.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Surendra H.J., Head of the Department, Civil Engineering, Atria Institute of Technology. Greetings to all. Civil engineering is a profession which deals with design, planning, construction and maintenance of various civil engineering systems. As long as the human being exists, the demand for sustainable infrastructure such as road, building, water increases exponentially. With the booming population and the demand for sustainable infrastructure, the civil engineering community will get wide opportunities in the diversified fields such as structural engineering, transport engineering, water resource engineering, environmental engineering, and so on. At Atria Institute of Technology, the students not only learn the theoretical concept but also the practical exposure through Center of Excellencies and our societal clubs. So we have a unique feature of societal impact project, where from the first year to the final year, the students carry out the problem with the technology that leads to the innovation, product development, and also the IP, that is a patent requirement. At Atria Institute of Technology, we also publish very high quality papers, and we received the fund from the various funding agencies, and which shows that our laboratories and projects are approved by the government, and the students will get benefited with our research policies. So, in addition to the academics, we also support the students for co-curricular and extracurricular activities as per the NEP guidelines. So, holistically, the Department of Civil Engineering develops a model type of learning to the new systems, where the students learn both theory and practical modes and develop a future leaders.
So today now we are here at the CAD lab of mechanical engineering with the head of the department himself. Hello sir.
Hi ma'am.
Could you please introduce to the viewers what exactly is the course about, and also a little more about the Industry 4.0 and the digital manufacturing, and how the students get a real life experience in the same place?
Okay, thank you ma'am. Myself, Dr. Srinivasa Charivi, Associate Professor and heading the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and the Mechanical Department is established in 2007. Yeah, well, coming to the Department of Mechanical Engineering, have a we served in 18 years plus experience in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, where we got VTO 10th rank last year, and also we have a Center of Excellences in additive manufacturing, digital manufacturing, and nanotechnology. While coming to the this is the COE part, and while coming to the next, we are known for the digital manufacturing center, where we can focusing on the Industry 4.0. So here it is what will happen. We are just tied up with the Siemens company, where we used to get the students from the Siemens across the India. So while coming to the Industry 4.0, where we are going to mainly focusing into the three aspects. One is design and development, and the next one is smart manufacturing, and another one is the focusing of AR VR technologies. Smart manufacturing, as we all aware about it, when you go for a traditional manufacturing, we have a traditional methods of manufacturing. But while coming to the advancement of in the traditional manufacturing, we have a CNC. But apart from the CNC, what we have, it is going to be a advanced manufacturing technology called as 3D printing. So we have, it's not only about the polymers, we have a metal 3D printing. Is the unique, I want to sell that in across the South India, nowhere it is not there, the kind of facility. It is not borrowed, it's we self-developed. It is indigenous, the indigenous technology where we built in our the lab, in our additive manufacturing lab.
With all the advanced courses in place, could you also enlighten us as to how the placements of the students go?
Yeah, you're right. You rightly asked the question. Why? Because in the parents' perspective, one is going to getting the degree. From last 3 years, we given 100% placement. You can check all records, and you can, and that too. What it's not about placing of the non-IT placements. Where core branches, in the core companies only, we place our students 100% placement we given from since 3 years.
It's really absolute wonderful and reassuring statement made by the HOD himself.
Thank you, ma'am.
After undergraduation, most of the students end up taking either a MCA, MBA or an MTech. So let's explore the postgraduate courses here at Atria IT. We are at the MBA block or the Masters of Business Administration. So now let's talk to the head of the Department of Masters of Business Administration or MBA at Atria IT. Hello ma'am.
Hi.
So could you please tell us about the MBA program in Atria IT, what sets it apart, and also about the business festivals, the case study competitions and the business quiz clubs that you hold?
MBA department offers an autonomous program under Vishweshwaraya Technological University. Our curriculum stands different. Why? Because we focus on experiential learning and project-based learning, which helps the students to engage in case study analysis, role plays, industry internships, live projects and business simulations and all. So we ensure that the students are stay relevant with the industry skills, which is really required for the present business environment. We have a very vibrant student community where we organize our flagship events like Management Fest, we call it as Infusion. We have our intercollegiate cultural events called Arohan. We have a department club which is called a Catalyst. Under Catalyst, we have different clubs like Entrepreneurship Club, Business Analytics Clubs, Marketing, HR and Finance, where we organize a lot of events. Students get an opportunity to interact with engineering students, and plus they get a chance to improve their interpersonal and soft skills. Apart from that, we have programs like industry interactions, where we invite industry experts from the companies, especially on the different domains of management. We organize guest lectures. A lot of such events will be handling where students get a chance to interact with the business practitioners or the business leaders directly. Plus, we focus mainly on their entrepreneurial abilities. We try to conduct idea generations activities, or it is business plan competitions, where students get a chance to come up with their business ideas, and we help them with their incubations of their ideas at the institute level also. So at the Department of MBA, we emphasize on their skill development and the employability by offering short-term courses and professional certification programs from different companies. So that is one thing which makes us apart, because we make sure that the students are ready with their placement opportunities. At the same time, we have a very strong alumni network through which we organize a lot of events, and at the same time they support us for our placements also.
That sounds really promising and also encouraging for the students. Thank you so much. Now that you have had a look at the MBA part of Atria IT, we are at the MCA section of Atria IT. The Masters of Computer Application course at Atria IT stands out because of its add-on courses. These courses make the students hands-on and job ready and very much empowered to face the real world. Some of their courses include cloud computing, full stack development, cyber security, and also information security. Let's understand a little more by getting into the department itself. So we are here today at the Masters of Computer Application department of Atria IT, and let's talk to the head of the department herself. Hello ma'am.
Hi, hello.
Could you please tell us a little more about the MCA program?
We also have hackathon activities wherein students get exposure to a lot of technical aspects, and we also designed our course in such a way that each elective is blended to a particular vertical, where each vertical is going to make them industry ready. Say for example, we have cloud computing, we have cyber security, we have full stack development, and we also have data science, a specialization of AI. So what happens with this is, since we don't have an MCA bracket specialization, so we provide this facility of becoming a specialist from the semester 1 to semester 4. So in the semester 1 they get to the fundamentals of everything, but starting from semester 2 they start with each elective of their choice, so that they become a specialist by the end of the 4th semester. Along with this, we also have internships, also we have projects, and we have an industry people coming here and delivering the content, where they get a hands-on experience on how exactly the project works, and the real-time errors and bugs they can fix it with the help of the industry people. So we also have a lot of certifications per course. For each course we have designed a lot of certification, because we have a breakup of the marks, wherein 60 is for your theory and 40 marks is completely dedicated for your practicals, certifications, and the projects which you go to deliver. So using this, what happens is, by the end of the 4th semester, student is very confident that he can actually go to the market and grab a job. So with this, I'm very confident that students who come here will definitely get the best future and the best content from our department of Master of Computer Application, Atria Institute of Technology.
So to get even more insight on the Atria Institute of Technology, we are here today with the principal himself. Hello sir.
Hi.
Could you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, I am Dr. Rajesh, principal of this institution. The Atria Institute of Technology is celebrating Silver Jubilee. Okay, so we have 9 UG program and 3 PG programs, and we are maintaining the accreditation status A++ in NAC, and as well as National Board of Accreditation, NBA accreditation for the all courses running over here. And currently we are autonomous institutions. As you said, the project-based learning is a new initiative, unique initiative. We can say we are started from this year under autonomous badge. To meet the vision and also support the a social innovation project, we created infrastructures, about 9 COEs of various domain, artificial intelligence, cyber security, IoT, robotics automations, and space technology, and also sustainable engineering. These COEs are interconnected and the students come into the COE so that he had a complete solutions and also expert support. And supporting to this COE, and we have 11 student technical clubs runs at the institute level. The COE and technical club together will try to solve the industrial problems. Of course, the COE is the layer between the institute and students and student technical club to the industries. So we are taking a lot of consultancy work and product development work through the COE, the students involving in that. At the end of the 4 years, we expecting the student not only going with the certification, so along with that, you will have some IPR certifications also like a patent. Furthermore, the institute established the incubation centers. The institute not only supporting this financially, also mentoring, handholding till they become a matured startups. So, and also further, we have our own live agri-tech project. Runs under the trust, okay, in Chittoor. We have about 600 acres, and most of the innovations what we did, we are practicing in the field, so that the student had more exposure and practical knowledge and data collections to ensure that they will be able to start their own business once they become a graduate.
At Atria IT, there is not a single dull moment. The students are kept engaged and encouraged. With a lot of student clubs such as the cultural club, the cinematic club, the coding club, and even the sports club. The cultural club celebrates diversity with events like Ethnic Day and Karnataka Rajyotsava. The entrepreneurial club builds startup and business skills. The photography club develops photography skills and organizes creative events. The business quiz club, or the NOESIS, hosts annual inter-college business quizzes. AMEC, the mechanical engineering club, with workshops and tech projects like quadcopters and 3D printers. Math Fun Letties encourages math learning and appreciation. Fuse focuses on emerging tech, teamwork and technical workshops. Nirmana, the civil engineering club for industry readiness and project talks. Quote, the computer science tech club promoting innovation and hosting the Dexterix Fest. Quizzotics, the technical quiz club enhancing knowledge and communication. Extempore, the debate club for critical thinking and oral skills. Tarana, the leisure and indoor sports activities organizer. Theatre club, or Chilume, the active theatre group with regular workshops and performances. The NDLI club promotes digital learning and reading habits. So now, having had a wonderful tour of this institute, the Atria Institute of Technology, is there any doubt why they got a A++ by NAAC? No. Aren't you hooked on to the idea of being a part of the intellectual and the creative and the sportive club? It's high time that you also get a part, to be a part of the labs, the well-equipped labs, one of the kind, technologies, automation, robotics. Yes, what you don't wait anymore, do go in and apply on the Appli app.